So I'm back at it again. I have divine messages from Queen Isis and Archangel Michael, but we're going to call her Queenman because that is what she is. So, and starseeds as well. So I laid out the spread already. If you want to see, here we go. Have it all set up. I just finished that. First we have, okay, how did I have it set up? This one. Okay. I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. So it refers to releasing all the heartache or traumas that you've had and see past any flaws of yourself, and you live in the moment of today and accept everything that has occurred and everything that is occurring now and love you first. That is the most important thing for us to have. Love for anyone else is where we can actually just sit in everything we are, even in our so-called flaws, and love every part of it, because we're humans and we're having a human experience, and we have to go through life and learn lessons and have a lot of trials and tribulations sometimes, because that's only going to make us stronger. My capability to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I am ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. And it's a will. It's a circle, not a will, I guess. Okay, so that is, excuse me, those messages. And I have 3 new decks that I'm using, so I will probably refer to the book at some point throughout this. But the overall messages from, where's her little book at? These are the Isis Oracle cards. And this is the overall message from Isis, and then I have all Queen Isis. Then I have all the decks there, and my light is going to just flicker on and off because I don't know, I have it on. It's not like auto right now, but it just keeps going on and off. It has a mind of its own, so we're going to just accept that for what that is. The scales of balance, balancing, give and take, direction and flowing. Play and solitude are ways to heal the relationships between the inner masculine and feminine energies. Connection with the body is the most powerful form of healing for the feminine energy, and as it holds the secrets to the divine feminine wisdom, so dance, sing, and play. So learn when your energy isn't more sitting in the masculine more or the feminine more, and you have to learn to balance them out and figure out what works for you best. And we know that our energy is ultimately a frequency that we let off, and that we receive even from other people when we don't want to receive it. So to balance those energies out, we have to learn how to find the things that bring us joy. For me, I love to listen to music and movement and dancing, even though I can't dance because I don't got no rhythm, but who cares? Helps me balance out my energies and remove whatever is not mine. So it helps me flush it out, refill myself back up with all the energy that I know I am, which is love. And I can, attune myself to being synchronistic and to the syncs and signs that the divine has given me and continues to give me on my path in this life and all my other lives, whatever. So that is the overall message for all the rest of the cards, is balance. Find a balance. The Chariot of Ascension, the Merkaba. A spiritual practice has come or is soon coming to your attention that will help your soul journey. Take your time to develop the practice you're choosing spiritual discipline regularly. This will help you to grow in the power and grace, anchor in the spirit the spiritual light within the body of your soul. That's so funny because before I don't look at anything, and that was the only card that had flipped over was the scales of balance, and that was that's pretty dope. I love when they channel in me, like we're very sync. All right, so the flower of life. You are entering a fertile period of your life. You are guided to think of yourself as a creative being and to surrender your control over how things will manifest and instead allow them to do so. Don't resist change. Instead, go with the flow and let it happen. Now is the time for your blossoming. So when we don't see things in the physical world, we tend to think that things are not happening for us, and that is not true. This message is saying that they are happening. They're just not happening in the time that you want them to happen, because the time that you would want them to happen, it wouldn't be as perfect as God's time. You know, and God's time is everything, because when God is going to bring your manifestations to your reality, it is going to be bigger than you even ever expected it to have been. So you have to just be a little bit more patient, and it is going to flow in. And I am so understanding when it comes to patience, because there are many things that I've manifested, and in an unselfish way, in a loving way, and I still haven't seen all the fruits of that labor, but I know and I trust and I have an immense amount of faith in God and all God's creations to be able to work for me, not against me, okay? Oh, I like the way they said that. So then we have initiation. When you are being initiated into the divine mysteries of light, love, and power, there are moments of profound challenge. The key is to find the light within the challenge, the opportunity for growth that can transform any challenge into an experience of healing. With compassion and cleverness, you will not burn during your challenges. You shall thrive. Oh, wow. Enough said, right? All right. Then we have the Temple of Lapis Lazuli. Whatever. Your soul is very ancient and holds the wisdom of star peoples from civilizations with unique high vibrational awareness that can help humanity transition from a culture based in fear to a love based community. You are here on this planet to be you to the fullest extent possible. Then you will help heal human culture so that the planet may thrive. So I feel like this is part of my messages too, okay? Whoever is going to listen to this message, well, all these messages within this video, you are definitely on a spiritual path, and we all have our own unique spiritual path, and that is an amazing thing. So be proud of what you have done so far and everything you have accomplished, okay? Because it's not an easy road. It is not. And I can testify on that one, okay? It's been a journey, and it's been a journey that has challenged me to the core of me, okay? Where sometimes you want to look in this moment that you are and just surrender and just give up on everything and let it fall. But that is when you are the strongest. When you call in God, and God will pick you up when you think you have fallen to the floor and have no more strength in you. And throughout this journey, it's been a little roller coaster, but I think in the beginning for many people on this path, it has to be a roller coaster, because it only builds us up to what we are going to be exposed to and what we have to deal with as far as critics and stuff like that, because we have to stay strong on who we are and on our beliefs and our knowing and our truths, because we are ancient creations. We are the ones here to heal humanity, to not just the society, humanity, heal this world, to bring it to a newer life, to a higher dimension. So be proud of everything you've accomplished. Don't look at anything and say, oh, and be like, oh, well, I was stagnant in this, or I would move too slow and I'm not where I'm supposed to be. You're exactly where you're supposed to be right now. Never ever question that. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Mother of life. When life seems dry, depleted, filled with repetitive tasks or simple oh my gosh. Stagnation and stifled. What is that? Stifled and stifled. Isis, the mother of life, holds the ability to revive even the most numb, resistant, and difficult circumstances in your life. She calls to you now, seeking to bestow gifts of life upon you. Be bold and brave. Open your arms and receive. And that is clear that what I said, these messages right here that I just read, were from Isis, because she ended it with, well, Queenman ended it letting her presence be known. Okay. Ooh, I like that. Oof. Sorry, I got super excited. Okay. Oh, and just the FYI, let me just move this up some. I love to be outside and I love to sit under the stars, and this is why I'm doing my reading outside. I wanted to do it earlier, however, I was unable to, but it was not, however, it was a part of God's plan. So remember that. See that right there? Bam. Don't even feel bad about anything, because it's all a part of God's plan. It's supposed to be done in this moment right now at this time. So these messages are from Archangel Michael, and the overall message is it says King of Michael. I just need to read that, okay? King of Michael.